So here's a quick little video to explain just exactly how I go about putting guide pins in. And in other videos I've explained, I'm sure, why, but never how. So very simple, very simple. So you have a knife with a guard that's been roughed out. Now this guard has not been shaped, it has been hot fit, so there is no gap, it is tight, there is no wobble, it's there. I start off by using a piece of 1/8 inch thick mild steel. It doesn't matter, just as long as it's got some heft to it. I prefer 1/8 of an inch. I cut a slot in that, just like the slot in the guard, so that way it can fit all the way. And it, just like the guard, it does not wobble. It's a tight fit. This will become your template. How it's done, quite simple. Guard on the knife, template down, no wobble. Then you drill 2 holes. I like 1/16 of an inch, 1 and 2, as close to the main center as you can, but within reason. 2 1/16 inch holes. Guard. I then super glue the face of the guard, and now that is secured to the guard, does not come off. With a little bit of persuasion, that will come off. Now, since you've already drilled your holes, you use those as your guide, your template, to be able to drill into your guard. Now, I go half of the thickness of the guard. Now, this is a 3/8 inch thick guard, so I go half of the thickness of this guard. So when I'm drilling, I stop halfway. That is now done. Break the bond, taking it off. Again, putting the guard back on the knife, putting the same face that was against the guard, now gluing this surface, taking your handle that has already been slotted and rough fit, glued, and now, guess what? You now have your template to drill your handle. Doing this will allow you alignment from these series of holes to these series of holes. Now, I haven't drilled this yet myself, but I will. But just as an example to explain, this is the template. I call it a sacrificial template, unless you're using a spacer. Now, like a spacer being a fitting underneath your guard, you could use this, the spacer as your template, or a sacrificial spacer like this. I'm only going to use it for this knife. When I'm done, I'm going to throw it away, and I've got my corresponding holes to be able to install my guide pins. So that way, when the knife is together, there's no changing it. It is there. Hopefully my rambling didn't mess things up too much. I hope this was informative and helpful on how I drill my holes for my guide pins. Good luck. See you later.